What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to break down some news that came out today with NIO regarding some rumors that are going around, and we're also going to break down where we think NIO is going to go throughout the rest of this week coming up. We all know today is obviously the market is closed because of the holiday, but yeah, let's go ahead and just hop into it. So without further ado, let's give some razzle dazzle and hop into it. So first things first, real quick announcement. I'm going to be gone on vacation this week, so there's not going to be any videos on this channel for this week. You can go check out some of the videos that Chad's going to be putting out on his channel over at Chad Sheridan. That's his channel name. We'll put the link down in the description if you guys are interested in that. But he may end up going live sometime this week, maybe a few times this week, just to kind of keep you guys updated. But there really no big videos out just because I'm going to be on vacation. But when we get back, we're going to be switching things up a little bit as well. We're going to be talking about other stocks other than NIO. I know how much you guys love NIO. We're going to keep it in the loop, but we're going to be talking about other stocks. So let us know down in the comment section below what stocks you guys want us to talk about, what other stocks you want us to look at, because we're always looking for new stocks to talk about and others to invest in. So let us know down in the comment section below to kind of help expand the channel more than just NIO, because we've gotten that comment a couple times and we want to do it. So let us know what you guys want us to talk about and we'll look into them. But let's go ahead and talk about the NIO news, man. So the big news, the huge rumor that NIO is going to be announcing or releasing, according to the rumor, the ET5 at this year's NIO Day, which is
and we've been talking
huge.
about an ET5 for a while that they need
right.
one, so.
Right. Now, it is a rumor coming from a Chinese auto website, so it's nothing official from NIO, but we wanted to report it to you guys because this is potentially huge for the company. According to a Chinese auto website, NIO's second sedan, the ET5, will officially be launched during NIO Day, which is to be held in 2022, and positioned below the ET7.
Yeah,
which
and
obviously that makes sense, but
that's another thing is earlier, I don't know, a month or two ago, they said, well, NIO, I believe it came directly from NIO. They said that they were going to release two new cars later this year, which obviously means NIO Day is going to be later this year. So, later December. But then this now says early 2022. So it's like, is NIO Day, later this year? Is it in January sometime?
Right.
We'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
Normally NIO Day is in December or January of, the following year. So there is officially no word yet on when NIO Day is going to be, but when we get that, we'll bring it to you guys. But if they launch, here's the problem: is it's rumored, and it's whether it's a launch or an announcement. So that's where we're kind of confused here. We'll find out what they say, obviously, on NIO Day, or if NIO makes some kind of announcement saying, "Hey, no, that's fake news," like they've done in the past with other rumors. Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. But if they can launch an ET5 that on NIO Day, that'll be huge. But I think they'll probably be more towards an announcement because they're aiming to have, I think they said they're aiming to have three new cars in 2022, including the ET7. So that gives us room for the ET5 and maybe the EF9 that they've talked about in the past, or I know there's rumors of a minivan as well. So
yeah, and going back to the ET5, or I guess really any new cars they release, I just hope, they do say that they're going to release them in 2022. Hopefully it's not later 2022, you have to wait a year, how we had to wait with the ET7. I hope that they announce it and then it's 6 months or less and this thing is producing, because they just need to get them out faster pretty much, especially the cheaper cars. So yeah,
they need to enter that mass market. So
exactly. So I'm wondering, is it going to be the minivan? Is it going to be the EF9? Is it going to be something under their sub brand? A lot of options here. It could be anything.
But they did say that the ET, according to this article, the ET5 will be priced somewhere around the $47,000 range, which is well below the ET7. But then they said, NIO actually said during their second quarterly earnings that basically they're trying to deliver, again, 3 vehicles in 2022, including the ET7. So that gives us plenty of room for a potential ET5, which I think is what they need. And then, the rumor of a minivan would be, that would be huge. That would be huge. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with NIO right now. So we'll keep you guys updated if we get anything new on that. But let's go ahead and look at the stock, show you our predictions on what's going to happen on tomorrow's market opening, and we'll give you guys a prediction on where we think it's going to go by the end of this week. So at the close on Friday, we can see that NIO closed around $40.37. And before we started recording, Chad actually brought up a good point that there was a nice run up on the end of the day on Friday that caused this thing to finally turn positive for the day. Barely, but we were there. We were there.
the last minute, literally the last minute, it shot up above positive. The last 15 minutes of the trading day, it started shooting up, but literally that last minute is what made it go positive, which I'll take it, man. I will take it.
It's better than red. It's better than red.
Right.
But we could see that on that last day. So we're sitting at 72 on the RSI for that Friday. And if we look at the last 5 days, we could see that the RSI is still around 70 as well. And I like to look at the 3 months, and we're sitting at 62. So the RSI is still a little bit higher from the last 3 months. So to me, and I guess we'll look at the 1 year, because the 1 year is showing 49. So I'm kind of getting mixed signals here on where this thing could go. We have had a nice little run up here. We can see it over the last month. It's just been a solid little run up here from the pullback that we had all the way from 55 a few weeks ago, or I should say months ago at this point. But we are flirting with that $40 support resistance line that we've had in the past. I'm thinking that 41 is going to be more of a resistance now at this point, because we touched it twice, and we can see that right here. We touched 41 twice. And so I'm hoping throughout the end of this week, I would love to see this thing sitting in the 41 to 42 range and hold steady. Like, don't drop below 40. Just hold a solid 40 at any given point throughout the week. I would love to see it.
With NIO, it seems like pretty much every whole dollar, so like 39, 40, 41, 42, is always a resistance. I noticed that. So, yeah, if we can hold, get above 41, it'd be fantastic. And if we obviously at least hold above 40, that would be really good as well.
Right.
Because it took a while to get, even 39 alone, it took a while to get over 39, and we're finally past that. So that is good.
Right. And this 40 marks the next point up into that area where we see support and resistance quite a bit, all the way from 40 to 45, $46. Like, we've seen this thing just bounce in this area for quite a while over just a couple months. Like, it was just hanging in there. But this definitely shows a solid resistance at that 41. But it is good that we are bouncing off this bottom wedge as well to keep us in that wedge pattern to potentially send us to new highs once we get towards the end of this wedge. And potentially, I would love to see this thing just take off after that point, because again, like I said, it's at the end of the year, NIO Day. You got the earnings, you got a whole bunch of crap coming out. They announced new cars. I think we could really see this thing take off, and then hopefully, my prediction is Q4, becoming finally a profitable company. That would really send this thing to the moon as well. But if we can get above 40, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, and talk about the profitability. I talked about this in one of my videos. Even if they are profitable fourth quarter, we're not going to see any gains from that this year, because their earnings aren't going to be until late January or February for Q4. So, I could see them being profitable, especially, if they want to be, they can. They have the regulatory credits they can sell and be profitable pretty much at any time. But yeah, that kind of is towards the end of that wedge. Even in November area where we blasted off last year is towards, if we blast off again in November this year, it's towards that wedge. But the wedge does seem to be holding, true. So hopefully we get down there, in a couple months, and we just blast off. It'd be lovely.
But it could be a big week for NIO. Hopefully things playing out, and hopefully we hold that $40 mark. Let us know in the comment section below what you guys think is going to happen with NIO this coming week. And again, remember, drop those comments down below about stocks that you guys want us to talk about. We love to talk about other things other than NIO, because we are invested into other things other than NIO, as many of you guys may not believe that. It is true. But let us know down there, because we like to talk about a lot of different things. But that's going to wrap up this video. We hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like, share, notification bell, all that good stuff as well. It really helps support the channel, and it keeps you guys updated on everything stock market related news. And we also got a link down in the description below and the first comment for the Stock Dudes merchandise. We put that site back up there as well. You guys get yourself a cool Stock Dudes t-shirt if you're interested in that. But with that, that's going to end it, and we'll see you guys in the next video.